Enough! This obsession with a dead woman stops today! Mia, I am tired of this. Every single day, it is something about your mother. Why does everything in this house still have to belong to a dead woman?
When Mia's mother died, she left behind only 3 precious things. Months later, all 3 disappeared, and Mia had no idea who was taking them.
You still keep that old thing on the shelf?
It is my mom.
It does not really go with the new curtains.
Can I have it back, please?
Of course, sweetie. Mia held the frame close. She did not trust that smile. She was right not to. Days passed. Small moments shone quickly. Mia's hand-drawn card gone, replaced by Diana's grocery list. The family photo with Beatrice was moved, replaced with a photo of Diana and Michael.
Where is it? Where is Mom's scarf? Mom's scarf! Diana, did you see my mom's blue scarf? It was in my drawer.
I gave some old fabric to charity this week. Maybe it got mixed in.
That was not old fabric. That was my mother's.
She is gone, Mia. Holding on to scarves will not bring her back.
You are quiet today, sweetheart.
Diana gave away Mom's scarf.
Diana?
I was just clearing out clutter, honey. We cannot live in the past forever. I did not realize it meant that much to her.
Mia, she did not mean any harm. Try not to make a big deal of it, okay?
Mia looks down at her plate. She learns something that night that telling the truth will not be believed. So she stops telling.
Mom's recipe box. Diana, the wooden box that was in the kitchen cabinet. With Mom's handwriting on the recipe cards.
Oh, that old box? I threw it out. It was falling apart. Splinters everywhere. Could have hurt someone.
Those were her recipes. The only ones I have left of her.
Mia, I am tired of this. Every single day, it is something about your mother. She is dead. I am here now. Maybe it is time you accepted that. Mia's eyes filled with tears. She did not cry in front of Diana. She walked away. That night, she writes in a small notebook. Today, she threw away the only thing that smelled like her hands. Late at night, Mia snuck up to the attic looking for anything left of her mother.
There you are.
She hugged the dress and fell asleep beside the box. What are you doing up here?
This was Mom's wedding dress. Please don't take this one. Please.
This is going to charity with the rest. I cannot have her ghost in every closet of this house.
She is not a ghost. She was my mom. You cannot keep taking pieces of her away from me.
Enough! This obsession with a dead woman stops today! Mia sat on the attic floor, sobbing quietly. Alone.
If my story made you feel something, please subscribe. And stay with me until justice finally arrives.
Hey, what is going on?
Diana took the wedding dress today. Mom's wedding dress.
Dad. And the recipe box before that. And the scarf before that.
What? She told me she only gave away some old fabric.
She has been giving away Mom, piece by piece, for months.
And every time I told you, you said I was making a big deal of it.
Show me what is left.
Mia opened her drawer. Almost empty. One small photo. That was all.
Where is everything else, Diana? The scarf. The recipes. The dress. Mia's mother's things.
I told you, I cleared out clutter.
Do not lie to me. My daughter has been telling me the truth for months, and I did not listen. I am listening now.
She is gone, Michael. I am your wife now. Why does everything in this house still have to belong to a dead woman?
Because that dead woman is my daughter's mother. And you have spent months trying to erase her from her own child's life.
Silence. Diana realized she had lost control of the story.
Yes, a woman matching that description dropped off several bags last month. We still have some unsold items in the back.
They searched through boxes. Mia's hands shook.
After years of searching, she finally found it. A piece of her mother's heart, preserved in recipes and memories.
She's home. I have her home.
I am so sorry it took me this long to actually see what was happening.
This one is for her famous apple pie. She used to let me crack the eggs.
I remember that pie. Would you want to make it together this weekend?
Really?
And Mia, I am sorry. I should have listened the first time you told me. Something was wrong. A parent's job is to believe their child before anyone else. I failed that. I will not fail it again.
Thank you for finding her things, Dad. Thank you for finally hearing me.
Mia placed the small photo of her mother back on the shelf, alongside the recipe box and folded scarf.
If this story touched your heart, please subscribe. Because every child who finds the courage to speak deserves someone willing to listen. If someone ever makes you feel like your feelings do not matter, keep speaking up. The truth always finds its way back, even when people try to throw it away.
And remember, what we lose is never really gone, as long as someone keeps looking for it.
If someone tried to erase the memories of a loved one, what would you do? Tell me in the comments below.